Tamodachis! Hello, hello! How are you all doing today? Sorry for the wait. I was playing a game of League of Legends Arena, and it went on a bit longer than I expected. But you know what though? We won first place in the end. So I think you guys can forgive me, right? I had to get the W. Had to get the W, you know how it is. Meowdy everyone, how are you all doing? Meowdy Tom, Meowdy Nimby, Meowdy Kayla, Meowdy Frau, Meowdy Riley, Meowdy Fuzzy Mandrake, Meowdy Johnny Cat, Meowdy Jasmine, Meowdy Tom, Meowdy Brian, Meowdy Hortensia, hello everyone! Meowdy Meowdy, and all lurkers too as well, hello hello. You got the W in the end, that's all that counts. Yeah, exactly. All that matters is that we won in the end. And we were only 8 minutes late? Yeah, it's not a big deal. You don't play League, so you don't have any opinions? Okay. Well, I was playing some kind of fun trolley stuff in the arena. We were doing a healing combo, and it worked really well, surprisingly. I've been teaching some of my new friends how to play League, because they're pretty new to the game, and I've been getting really a lot more into it recently. It's been fun. Yeah, my League of Legends passion has been reignited. Probably the worst few words you could hear someone say, but I don't care, I love League, and I don't care who knows it. You've missed most of the Iron Man, but you're gonna catch it now? Sounds good, sounds good. Yeah, this has been definitely a pretty crazy Iron Man in a lot of ways. You know, we lost Azura. We lost Bozu, who was doing amazingly well. We lost the Bringer of Darkness, what is his name again? The Chunibyo guy, and Nyx. And we also lost Zoe too. Zoe, we created her specifically to be like one of the best child units in the game. And she was one of our best child units on the Hoshido run. But on this one, you know, we shouldn't have put her where we did. But to be fair, if she would have hit the 77%, she would have lived. She also didn't dodge anything, which was really annoying. Like, how are you going to mess up your ability and then not mess up the enemies? I mean, come on, man, it's not fair. No, her enemy stripping, yeah, exactly. But you know what, you get enough of that inside of Fear and Hunger, right? So, Meowdy, Pepita, Odin, Dark, yes. Oof, the good ones, especially Odin, his child is OP. Yeah, to be fair though, I mean, I'm not even upset about that one. Because with Odin and Nyx, they both died on chapter 10. Which, if you've played Fire Emblem Fates, you know chapter 10 is probably the most difficult chapter in all of Fire Emblem. Ever. At the very least, it's the hardest chapter that I've played, and I've heard a lot of other people say that they think it's the hardest chapter. So, yeah. We got 2 deaths during that chapter. It was really hard. Really difficult. Meowdy Gilio, hello, and Meowdy Neomint, hello. Or I should say Julio, right? Julio, not Julio. Yeah, sorry about that. Chapter 10 is the one, yes. Yeah, chapter 10 was definitely hard, but I had played through it so many times on my Lunatic run, having to redo it. So I eventually learned kind of a strategy that I wanted to employ to make it a little bit easier to fight. It's tough. Also, Meowdy Davis, hello, won't be able to watch much as you're building a new PC. Ooh, good luck. Have you decided to get a Poneko themed PC case? No, we don't have any merch like that yet, but maybe someday though, that'd be pretty exciting, right? Also, Meowdy7, hello! Good luck with your new computer, yes. I have not built a new computer in a while. I think my computer still works really well, to be honest. My biggest issue is my internet having problems, so I think I can keep my computer in its current condition for like another few years at the very least. You know, when you build something to last, you don't need to replace stuff super often, you know? Are you planning on playing Revelations? Yes, I am, and I have a very unique twist in mind for my Revelations playthrough, so just keep that in mind. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's gonna be unlike any Revelation playthrough you've ever seen. It's gonna be amazing. It'll be a lot of fun, so yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm not sure how many chapters Revelations is, though. Do you guys know? Around how many? Also, Meowdy's up! Hello, hello! How are you doing? You just use a PC gaming laptop and it's been amazing for a couple of years now? That's good to know. Personally, I feel like pre-built computers tend to be rather bad just because they aren't worth the amount of money that you pay for them. What I would probably recommend doing, I'm not like a computer whiz or anything like that, by the way, so I mean, take my advice with a grain of salt, but probably the best way for someone to get a good computer, if you're someone who doesn't know about computers, is to find someone who does know about them. Ask them what to build, and then assuming that, now this is the next part, this will be dependent on if you have someone who's good at computers in your close proximity. Ask them if they can help you build it. They'll probably say yes, because a lot of times people that like computers enjoy the physical act of building them. Like they think it's fun or whatever. I don't think it's fun, but they do. So you can ask them to help you build it. And then if you don't have anyone who's close by that can help you build it, you can actually, I think, hire someone to build it for like $100 or something. And that's still gonna be a lot less money than whatever pre-built PC you get, you know? You paid a guy to put together for you. You are not trusting yourself to do that. Yeah. That's the thing, is you can pay someone to do it, or if you have someone that you know that really likes doing it, they'll probably just do it for free because people like building computers. They do. It was like $120 for him to put it together. Yeah, and I think that's money well spent, you know. Better for the peace of mind, and also you're gonna be spending a lot less money in the long run. Build it once with the help of your uncle from many years back, but like, yeah. Exactly, yeah, so if you are needing a new computer and you don't know about computers, try and find friends that do, and they will probably help you. People love talking about that stuff, seriously. They're like, yeah, that computer part's like really, really good. Or no, that one's trash, blah, 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 blah. Like they talk about computer parts as if they're waifus. Yeah, this one's garbage. This one's overrated. Yeah, your graphics card is shit type of thing. Also, people change the thermal paste and don't eat the thermal paste. Yeah, you know, the computer parts, they're not candy. Don't eat them. Yes, your friend to help you pick out components, then you paid an additional service to have it tested and built. Yeah, NVIDIA's best girl, exactly. My thermal paste low dips your thermal paste. Yep, exactly. You know, my PC waifu is just more optimized than yours. Anyways, but can your thermal paste beat Goku? You know, probably not. I don't think anyone's computer could beat Goku, to be fair. I don't think most people's waifus could beat Goku either, to be honest with you. Anyways, I better switch it on over to more Fire Emblem. By the way, I do have a minor cold today. It's nothing overly serious, but I do want to let you know that today's stream might not be as long as it always is, so just keep that in mind. I'm gonna go for as long as I can, you know, realistically. So yeah. Meowdy Tyler, hello! You got the gold out of the lottery and got Silverlands. That's weird. Maybe it was like super early on. Anyways, we have some stuff we need to do. I really want to make some food.
I can do this!
Meat and milk. Fathers are replaced by their kids. Women are replaced by Hoshiden kids. Wait, what? You've been working on a... Oh, I was reading your second comment, not your first one. You've been working on a project called Conquest. You're replacing all the Conquest units with Gen 2 kids. Oh. Okay. That could be interesting. I could see that working, yeah. And then making it so that everyone has to beat their parents. Yeah. That could be fun. Like, honestly, putting in RYOMA and Xander as two different enemies you have to face could be very, very interesting. It's a very different balance of game feel. Okay. And yeah, we don't need to make anything else. But we do have some new items that we can forge. So let's do that.
Thank you for coming in.
Oh my god, we have so many emeralds. But I don't know how many other things we have. We can upgrade the Justice Gavel. But I don't know how many other items I have is the thing. Heartbreakers with Percy. I'm gonna go to my convoy and check to see how many iron weapons I have in there. Okay, not too many. With the iron axes though, we have actually some on Arthur and some of the other characters, so we could improve one of them. Kumagera also has an iron axe of his own. We can buy one more iron axe. We can get 2+2 iron axe weapons for both Camilla and Percy. Let's see how much money we have.
What may I do for you?
Oh yeah, we got enough money for that. Just gonna buy one though. Oh, he doesn't have anything on sale though. That's kind of annoying. You let your chat name the forges for the waifulations and all the names for Mega Loot. Interesting. Interesting. I think it'd be kind of fun if you could name the kids in Fire Emblem. Oh, also, what did you all think about the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct? What did you guys think about it? I have a feeling I know what you guys thought about it because it was pretty disappointing. But I'm curious to hear. I'm curious to hear. Oh no, I don't want to use Percy's. Let's upgrade these, and I'm gonna put them in the convoy. And where is Magera? There we go. Needs more launch tiles aside from Mario Kart and re-release ports. I agree. The prices are way too high for what they're offering. And on top of that, it's just not worth it. It's really not. It doesn't have Fire Emblem. How am I supposed to justify buying a new console when it doesn't even have freaking Fire Emblem on it? I don't think I can. Oh shit, wait. I can't do this with the Sapphire yet. I need to bet some in the arena. Kirby Air Raiders is based as hell though. Is that so? Goat games, but the price is something hard to be evaluated with this current economy. Okay. Leo, I'ma need you to do well here, okay? Oh, versus a general? This actually will be pretty easy, I think, for us to win. He missed! Oh, okay. What?! How do they keep missing? Bro, please! They're so low! Just hit the buttons! Okay. This is fine. Strategist. I don't think we're gonna win. I'm gonna just do this. Yeah, you're better than this, Leo. You were supposed to be teaching Porin how to do magic. Maybe I should teach you how to actually, you know, hit an ability for once.
Thank you for coming in.
My god. Okay, we got the Justice Gavel. Now we can upgrade the Heartbreaker safely. Very nice.
Stay.
You hope that the C button has Twitch integration or something. Watch streams at 4 FPS. Yeah, it was so funny seeing the streaming on it. It was so bad looking. I mean, it probably would be fun for like streamers to play, but yeah, for like regular people that aren't streaming to like a big audience, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I will still probably end up buying a, oh shit, we can upgrade the staff and armory store. Let's do that. Ho ho ho, free stuff for me. But no joke, if it has decent Twitch integration, that would be really cool. Yeah. You're pretty sure that Nintendo chat is just inferior Discord? That's what it looks like. It looks pretty much the same as Discord.
What may I do for you?
Let's see. Ooh, brave weapons. Brave weapons. And we could get a second Levin sword. So we could forge that. I'm gonna wait for this stuff actually to go on sale. So we're gonna wait before buying any of these.
Please.
But we have a lot of useful items to be buying for sure. Yadi Dancho, would you be more hyped for a new FE game or a remake of one of the old games for the first Switch 2 game? So here's the thing, I really want to play Fire Emblem 4. It's probably the oldest Fire Emblem game that I'm the most excited to play. But I think that in order to keep Fire Emblem alive, I think they need to come out with a new one. Because for me personally, I feel like a lot of people are not going to be super willing to give a remake a second chance. You know, let's look at history, for example, right? Look at Fire Emblem Echoes, right? Not to say that it was like a commercial failure, because it certainly wasn't. But like, look at Fire Emblem Awakening and look at Fire Emblem Fates. Fire Emblem Fates, I think, didn't it come out slightly, was it before or slightly after? I think that they need to create a new game in order to keep the Fire Emblem like fandom alive. You know, the thing is like you need new fans. And with Fire Emblem Engage, whatever you say about it, like, oh no, but it's actually secretly the greatest game of all time. The thing is, Fire Emblem Engage really turned off a lot of new fans, and it also made people think that, oh, I guess Three Houses was a fluke. Or like, oh, maybe Fire Emblem's not so good after all. That type of thing. Which is unfair in a lot of ways, yes, but the thing is like, people do judge games based on their stories, and Fire Emblem Engage had probably like the worst ever Fire Emblem story ever created. Maybe one of the worst JRPG stories too, in terms of how boring it was. So freaking boring. So boring. Fates was before Echoes. Fates came out midway through the 3DS lifespan. Yeah, but like look at how much more successful they were than Echoes though. Echoes came out on the same console. It did have the 4Kids intro though, you don't agree? What is it that you don't agree with? That a newer Fire Emblem game would be better for the franchise, or that Fire Emblem Engage kind of fucked up with its bad story? Because it's not that I think that Fire Emblem Engage's bad story is so bad that the game itself is bad, because I actually think that the game itself is pretty fun. But that's the thing, is like, I prioritize the gameplay in my Fire Emblem games over the story. But a lot of people care more about the Fire Emblem characters and about the Fire Emblem story than they do about the gameplay. A lot of them do. And for those people, you need to have a compelling story. You can't have like some generic stuff that the story is bad. You disagree with that? Oh bro, I don't know what to tell you. I do like Hortensia though. So that, you know, some of the characters of Fire Emblem Engage are good, like Hortensia. Some people hate Hortensia, but I actually like Hortensia. I think Hortensia is one of my favorite Fire Emblem Engage characters because I think she's so campy and kind of exemplifies some of the most memey things in the game itself. In terms of like what people hate about the game, right? People don't like the very anime designs about it, how they kind of look like VTubers. They don't like the super loud personalities of the characters, but I think that the way that Hortensia is done makes her actually charming compared to the rest of the cast. Some other characters I think are good in Fire Emblem Engage are the Empress, Gold Mary. I like Gold Mary. And, you know, Fogato's pretty cool. So is, Chimera. But pretty much everyone other than those I don't like. No offense, just find it overblown. Is all story was basic Fire Emblem stuff to you? If anything, you don't find the series good in terms of the story half the time, you play for the gameplay. So, see, I agree with you in the sense that I do think that it wasn't, like... It wasn't that the story itself was so bad, but it's more like, this is 2024/2025, and they're using the same tropes as Fire Emblem Awakening, but you have to get through... The story takes like twice as long as Fire Emblem Awakening, basically. And Fire Emblem Awakening at least had a very strong start to it. So I think that Fire Emblem Engage certainly does suffer from the same tropes that the other Fire Emblem games often suffer for. The problem with it is that the problems are so much more highlighted because you have to sit through so much more of the story. Like if I look it up, Fire Emblem Engage the movie. Let's see how long it says it is. 7 hours and 50 minutes. We're gonna look up Fire Emblem Awakening the movie. Which, by the way, Awakening suffers from the same problems in a lot of cases as Fire Emblem Engage, but it is still better in my opinion because it has some stronger moments. Fire Emblem Engage the movie. 7 hours and 30 minutes. Like, that's actually surprising. What? Only 20 minutes less long? Well, Fire Emblem Engage felt way longer, I can tell you that. You like the cast a lot? Yeah, they're cool. I like some of the cast, but a lot of them do kind of bug me. I also didn't like the fact that you couldn't ship your characters together. Like that they didn't have S ranks with each other kind of made me a little bit sad. The fact that, I mean, I don't really play for like waifus or anything in Fire Emblem, but I do think like it is kind of fun to ship the characters a little bit, you know, see who ends up with who. I've always thought that that was really fun. And it did make me a little bit sad that that wasn't in the game from like a story perspective. Anyways, also Meowdy Ellis, hello, coming off of 3 Houses, going to that basic was a dangerous call. Yeah, it was. The thing is, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, a lot of people think that it's not really that much like regular Fire Emblem, and they're right. It is pretty different from like your traditional Fire Emblem game. But the thing is, people loved Fire Emblem 3 Houses. And when they saw new Fire Emblem game coming out, they were thinking, oh, I hope it's like 3 Houses. It was not. It was not like 3 Houses. In some cases for better, in some cases for worse. Monastery Simulator Houses was a fantastic story. I never want to play it again. Yeah, no, I'm good. But the thing is like, when it comes to casual Fire Emblem fans, they love that shit. And I love it too. I think that Fire Emblem 3 Houses probably has one of the best Fire Emblem stories. But it's not my favorite game, you know? You think that the whole fantasy school premise gave it tons of appeal to casuals? That's true, that's true. We gotta get you playing Android Saga already after this. I know, but I also need to play Fire Emblem 8. Remember, you and Fim helped put me in the game. So I feel like I gotta do that one first. 3 Houses got you back into Fire Emblem, and Mings gave you a better appreciation for the series as a whole. Yeah, 3 Houses also kind of got me back into it too. Because, like I was saying, back when I was younger, Fire Emblem Fates had just came out. I was pretty new to the series, and didn't play it all that much, right? But I did play Fire Emblem Awakening on casual mode. And I really enjoyed, you know, having all of the children units, you know, having all of the shipping going on. I was definitely playing it for those reasons back then. when I was a young little cat girl, right? Like a middle schooler cat girl. And when Fates first came out, I was really annoyed by it because they didn't make the child mechanic make sense in the story. Like, they didn't integrate it well. And that was something that really annoyed me about the game. On top of the kind of not amazing story of Fire Emblem Fates. Chibi Po, yes. Not Pixel Po, Chibi Po, yes. Anyways, let's read. So the little snake has slithered out of our grasp once more. How did that ragtag team manage to make it through the Wind Tribe village? One of their ranks should have lost a leg or at least an arm by now. No, we haven't lost anyone since Sophie. Yet they are all in perfect health and high spirits. How utterly disappointing. King Garen must be furious. As his advisor, it is my duty to set things right. Luckily, their next stop is a fitting location for Porin's fall from grace. The Eternal Stairway, rumored to lead straight to hell. It's too perfect. I wonder how many friends and loved ones our little princess will lose there. Prepare to drown in your despair, Lady Porin. Your king and I look forward to feasting upon your cries of agony. Uh-oh. I remember this chapter now. This is the one where we have to climb up the stairs. I've never played this one, by the way. I've just seen other people play it. As someone that likes gameplay more than story, Engage was heaven sent. Yeah, that's the thing, is it's not that Engage is bad. It's that Engage is niche. And the thing is niche games aren't bad. But in order to justify making more games, they need to make enough money in order to make more games, right? So if they make another Engage, like another flop like Engage, it'll be really bad for the series. And the thing is like a lot of times, you know, you might say, oh, it wasn't a flop, they made money from it. But the thing is they're usually comparing it to the most recent game. When you look at like Fire Emblem Awakening, to Fire Emblem Fates, to Fire Emblem Three Houses, they all kind of grew the series to a certain extent. You know, Awakening definitely like was the great spark, you know. But then you look at Fire Emblem Engage. That's kind of one of the first points in kind of recent Fire Emblem history where it feels like it kind of plateaued a bit. Or if anything, took a deep dive. Because Three Houses was a cultural phenomenon for a little bit. I mean, people couldn't stop talking about it. Fire Emblem Engage, nobody talked about that shit. Nobody cared about that. You think Engage will become like Fates? People will grow to love it over time? I think so too, Riley. I think that's true. But the thing is it's like, I want the series to survive. So that's why I'm hoping that the next Fire Emblem game, I hope it takes what people love from each one of the Fire Emblem games. The thing is people love the children mechanic. So bring back the second gen units. Don't do it in a stupid way like this game, though. Maybe do it kind of like Fire Emblem 4. That would probably be actually really fun. Yeah, bring back the child units. You know, have a protagonist that you can kind of customize a little bit, but doesn't take away too much spotlight from the other characters. Have an interesting story with, like, political intrigue. I know that the political intrigue is probably what people enjoy the most about Fire Emblem stories to begin with. And, you know, figuring out what's going on in the land and stuff, like who doesn't like who and all that other kind of stuff. Oh, thank you, Anthony, for the super chat. Thank you. Engage has its place as a gameplay icon, not gonna lie. Yeah, it does. It's just we need one to sell copies. We need one to sell copies. We need it. Ugh, so many stairs. Just a shot in the dark here, but is this the Eternal Stairway? It is. Once we make it through here, we'll be near the Hoshidan Castle. Soldiers will undoubtedly be awaiting our arrival, but this path is our only option. We'll have to break through their numbers by sheer force of will.
Yeah.
And so we shall. Well, let's get on with it. Me not knowing nothing about what you're talking about. Hearing child unit is really weird. So when I say child unit is one of the interesting Fire Emblem mechanics that they had in Fire Emblem 4, Fire Emblem Awakening, and Fire Emblem Fates, and maybe some of the other Fire Emblem games, I don't know, is that you could have two characters get married, and then they'd have a kid together. And then that kid would take some stats and some abilities from the mother and father characters. So it was a pretty fun little mechanic. It was pretty cool. I think something like that would be really interesting. Milady, we have an emergency. Let me guess. Hoshidan soldiers.
Well,
yes. Well, I mean, no. It's a little... Oh boy. So, the thing is,
Unacceptable.
Quiet, Felicia. Your stammering isn't helping anyone. Milady, we scouted ahead as ordered. We found a great many Hoshidan soldiers. All dead. Their stairs up ahead are littered with their corpses.
what was that?
Gods, what happened? We're not sure. They all appear to be healthy, strong warriors. And yet, there's not a single survivor. It's awful to behold.
It can't be.
Perhaps Father sent another unit of Norian soldiers ahead of us.
No.
Highly unlikely, milady. There's no way they could have passed us unnoticed. The only other route into Hoshido requires crossing the bottomless canyon. But they would still have to circle back, so we still would have gone here first.
Not to worry.
A tragedy, to be sure, but this works out quite nicely for us. Having our enemy taken care of before we even arrive is a huge boon. We should take advantage of this and get going before more troops arrive.
Yes.
Agreed. These soldiers would have fallen anyway. Better that it's not by our hands. We should be grateful that someone saved us the trouble of a tiring battle. About that. Also, Meowdy Krook, hello, and Meowdy Eric, hello. I suppose, but... Huh? What's that sound? Faceless? Here?
Whoa, whoa.
Oh no! There are too many of them, and they're headed right for us.
Oh.
Damn, so this is what befell those Hoshidan soldiers. We must not allow the same thing to happen to us. Felicia, follow me! And when it comes to gameplay, I think that people did really enjoy the kind of sandboxy mechanics of Fire Emblem Three Houses. I wouldn't go back to making it sandboxy in the same way. I think that kind of the perfect medium, in my opinion, has been Fire Emblem Fates in terms of like, you can do a lot of interesting things with the builds and stuff and making each character feel like they have a unique identity, along with Fire Emblem Engage too, to be honest. You know, it's nice having some level of freedom in what classes you can put people into, but I do want it to have not too many options in the same way that Fire Emblem Three Houses did. Some sort of perfect middle, you know? Meowdy Mozu, my daughter is already dead. I know. Mozu died pretty late into the game, actually. I think she died like chapter 16 or so. It was a while ago. So she was one of our best units, and she ended up dying. Yeah. Take that! And that! Engage is just a sandbox, but needs second seals on it, and you can get any class you want. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, for me, I like the sandbox elements of it, but I would maybe make it be more like Fire Emblem Fates in that it's kind of nice to have some sort of limitations be placed. It's no use. There are too many of them. Everyone pull back. We can't win this battle. We can't leave. They got us surrounded.
No.
We're trapped.
Oh, my.
Oh, Father, did you really have to send quite so many of these beasties? Camilla, this is no joking matter. Something's not right. Even Father wouldn't dispatch this many Faceless to one location. There's more at play here than we know. We'll figure it out later. For now, we need to concentrate on making it out alive. All we can do is carve through the Faceless and head to the top of the stairs. The issue with the sandbox format is there is an optimal path for everyone. Exactly, yeah. That's the thing, is it kind of leads you to building too many units in the same way. And I know some people like to do that, but for me, what I value in Fire Emblem games is unit diversity. You know, I like having someone who's gonna be the best samurai and the best ninja and the best whatever, rather than having like 5, you know, have one be the best samurai and then 5 other really, really good samurais. They're just gonna outclass everybody else, you know? I don't like it. I don't think it's quite as fun. And I also think you could do more in terms of balance too, to make it so, you know, you can have a character who's just like a little bit of a superstar, and then you have like a little bit of the supporting cast, you know? Feels better, I think. All right. So we have to climb up all this way to get to the top. You guys know if there's any, freeze all enemies in place for 1 turn? Ooh, that's actually really good. Yeah, that's really good. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna do that on the first turn. I think I'm gonna freeze everyone, send up my Pegasus units, or not Pegasus, but my flying units up to go kill this guy. Maybe this guy too. Yeah. Take a look at the rock enemies. They have like super high range, I know that. 1 to 5 range. Furry fighter, yeah, they're pretty annoying. Yeah, they're very annoying for sure. Enemies also have a ton of breaker skills and AoE damage. Yeah, they have Savage Blow. Do all of them have Savage Blow? Yeah, that's what it looks like. I think it's probably best for us to have everyone head on one side. Do we know if there are any reinforcements in this map? Because I haven't played this one before. I want to know if there are reinforcements or not. Because I'm going to play it differently if there is. There are reinforcements? Okay. Scary stuff. Let's bring some characters that are good at getting away. Damn, we really just left Felicia. It's actually not bad. But yeah, she's just kind of outclassed by some of my other characters at this point. Also, we were talking about this earlier. Do we want to turn Nina into an adventurer so that she can be better at using the other thing that she has? She already got rally skill, by the way. This is all we're gonna be bringing. Make the Fujoshi Nina into an adventurer, yeah. Yep, we got the Fujoshi. Let's see. Oh, I don't have a second seal or whatever. Well, I guess she'll remain this class for now then. She's much better as an adventurer, to be honest. She probably is. Especially since her mom is, Elise. I'm gonna save, I'm gonna exit, gonna buy her a second seal. Also, meow, Deezer, Phoenix, hello. How are you doing?
Hello.
Give her the heart seal.
Bye for now.
I thought I would have had one though. Just make sure no one has one secretly on them. Doesn't look like it. Okay, good. We can safely make her into a adventurer then. E-rank staff though, so just heal for now, yeah. Oh, look at this! She is so She's so versatile with these stats. So she's only going to be losing 2 strength. The only kind of annoying thing is her losing that movement. But yeah, I think that this is going to be better. Let's mute that though. You're doing well. You're meal prepping for the week. Nice. All right, let's give her that shining bow. She's gonna be using her dad's shining bow. Okay, shining bow. And you know what? We probably could just give her a... Yeah, we'll give her the Mosin. Give her that heal. I think we're good. We have Forest on 2 based. Let me show everyone who hasn't seen our crew yet. So we got Porin, the main character. I'm gonna move so you guys can see their stats. There's Porin. She's a sword master. We've also given her Astra, Draconic Hex, Vantage, and Duelist Blow. She's very squishy, but she's been really good. Then we got Jacob, who's our husbando, again. He was leveling up amazingly well in the early game, amazingly well. Even at this point now, he's still quite good, but during the early game, he was like maybe +7 or so stats higher than he would normally be. He was doing really good. Then we got Midori. Midori has been amazing since Bozu died. She is like our primary bow user, along with Nina, who we just turned into an adventurer. Nina's going to be very good at doing magical damage and just being a versatile unit in general that should be able to kill pretty much anybody. But yeah, Midori. Ooh, she's nuts. And then we got Xander. Look at this. Look at this. Freaking Midori is as strong as Xander. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this up. They are the same. She's just a little bit faster. Yeah, but he is a lot tankier though. I still think it's pretty funny though that they have such similar stats. Charlotte is literally only a backpack. That's all she's being used for. And Forrest is the son of both Leo and Felicia, which I know looks kind of weird because his hair doesn't look as pink as I would have expected it to be, but yeah, he's very magically gifted. He's a very decent healer. We got Percy. This is Mozu's son, and obviously Arthur's as well. He's been pretty much amazing at both being very mobile and being very tanky. Effie, you know, she's doing her Effie thing. She's tanking everything. She does insane damage. She has the highest strength in the army by, holy shit, 10, I think. I think she has 10 more strength, right? Is that normal? I don't even think I've used any sort of like strength boosting thing on her, but yeah, she has like 10 more strength than the next strongest person in the army. Then we got Silas, who has been very, very useful in a lot of ways. Very versatile unit. He's been carrying around Effie. Effie's not been purely used as a backpack though. I mean, they've both been like a power couple. You know, both are contributing a lot to the battle. Camilla has been very, very good as well. She's been quite versatile as well. She's been flying around, doing her thing. Yeah. We got Leo. Oh, yeah, also Midori is Camilla's daughter. So she has insane stats with the freaking Poison Strike combined with Savage Blow. Even if she doesn't do a lot of damage, which she clearly does do a lot of damage, she's still going to be like a little bomb, you know? Yeah, she's pretty great. Then we got Leo. Leo's been decent, but he's not been like the star of the show or anything. And our Kaze has been quite useful as well. You know, he's been doing a good job. But by virtue of being a ninja, he is going to always be pretty amazing. Spendthrift is also a funny meme. Yes, she has been giving us so much money. Now we got Elise. You know, she's pretty much what you would expect for being an Elise. She's useful, but very squishy. Wouldn't be surprised if she dies at some point. And yeah, she's quite good. Looks like we don't have any extra heals. We probably aren't gonna use all 7 of these, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. But I do think I'm going to use the Spirit Dust on Nina. And now we have a secret book, dragon herbs, arm scroll. Yeah, a lot of stuff. With our skill though, oh actually, Nina's skill is kind of low. We should actually probably use that on her. What do you guys think? She needs to be hitting stuff with her bow, and her skill being that low makes me kind of nervous that she might not. What do you guys think? Secret book for the Nina? Or is there someone else you think we should use it on? I think probably Nina is our best bet. Does Nina have any skill-based things? 17 skill isn't bad for now. Yeah, I guess so. I'm just trying to see. It's not a secret book if we know about the book. No, Kappa. That's kind of true. Kind of true. Okay. Let's start this off. Oh, and we still have not recruited Kana yet. Not sure when we're going to do that, actually. Who else has lower skill than Nina? I don't think anyone does. I mean, other than the backpack. Well, Forrest does, but I mean, I'm planning on using Forrest primarily for his healing abilities, so I don't think he needs it quite as much. And then for our other units, Leo has lower skill. Never used Kana. We used her, or we used him during our Hoshiden run. So he was actually, you know, pretty useful as a, just like late game, good unit. He wasn't the star of the show, but he was still, you know, good. He was helpful. Okay, let's save. I think this is all who we want to bring. When it comes to Forrest, we're bringing him instead of his mom, because he's kind of like a better version of his mom. Except for he is a little bit more squishy. Or no, he's not more squishy. He doesn't have the, Lily's poise. But I want to give someone... Let me go to the convoy. I need to have the disrobing gale. Yeah, there we go. There we go. The battle prep theme is going hard, yeah. Leo might use it better then for being a magical nuke. Yeah, Leo does sometimes struggle a little bit with his hit rate. We'll give it to him. Okay. We got our gang ready to go. I don't think anyone does effective damage, but some of them do have the higher hit rate. So here's my plan, okay? We're gonna use this, turn 1, fly up here, kill the rock monsters, and then we'll just kill anyone else that we possibly can. I think that'll be a pretty good plan here. Let's go there. Yeah, we should be pretty solid here. And where is Midori? Chu over here. These guys will probably be like chasing us upwards if we don't kill them like kind of early on, but I think we do want to just make our way up. And put you here. Looks like there isn't a way to pass through on this side. So this side is pretty much closed off. Unless you're a flyer. So we're not even gonna move to the right. Everyone's gonna be moving up this way. And then let's see, are there any other closed off areas? Okay, here it's closed off, so then everyone's gonna have to move back to the right again. And then you can go up this way, it seems like. Good to know, good to know. Make sure to use those dragon veins, yeah. We're definitely gonna be using the dragon veins a lot, for sure. Over here. Looks like this is this guy's range. Does the gauntlet have 1-2 range or 1 range? Okay, only 1. We'll be keeping these guys pretty safe. This looks pretty solid to me. Yeah. Just move you forward. Pair you two up. These guys might join in on the backs of the wyverns, but not sure yet. Probably will. Also, meow, the Astray, hello! The worst part of this chapter is that the Faceless are actual tanks. Ray Fighter on the Stone Boys is the big danger. Yeah. Ray Fighter is going to be really annoying. But they're going to be the first ones that we go for, so I'm hoping that these two can kill him. And then after that, we're going to go for this guy. And we're pretty much just going to be using these every turn. So then the next closest one is this one. Are there any down this way? No. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We have a pretty limited number of these. Also, Meowdy Solo, are you ready to start climbing up? Yep. We have a blessed lance. Oh yeah, I should equip all my blessed weapons. I think we actually do have some. She has the blessed bow. And let's see. I think someone has the blessed one equipped already. Oh, Effie does. Effie has the blessed lance equipped. I'm gonna give it actually to, maybe we can give it to Percy. Because he's gonna be going in and running at them. With the effective damage, it'll be really helpful for him to have. Aw, he can't use it. Damn. You know, though, I do kind of want to use a armor, or, the scroll on him. The armor scroll, or whatever the hell it's called, at some point. Because if he gets that, then he can use better lance weapons, too. Who's my favorite unit so far? I've been enjoying using everyone. I think that this run, I've been really liking Percy a lot. I've been liking Silas a lot. I didn't like Silas during my first run, but during this run, he's been really, really good. He's been an MVP, I think, for sure. Camilla, obviously, has been fantastic. I've been enjoying Midori, too. I have been. It's fun using the Spendthrift skill. You normally pair Effie into Percy, so he flies her over into the first Stoneborn. Oh, yeah, we could do that. We might do that, actually. Let's move you a little bit. Yeah, we might do that. Plus pair up gives her 3 strength, yeah. We might do that. Just a flying tank. Okay. Awesome, Yadi Malo, hello! Let's just make sure we have everybody that we need. Everyone has their weapons. Oh, she actually already has that. Okay. Everyone appears to be good. Oh yeah, another reason why we paired up,
Listen.
Listen carefully, Porin. We cannot possibly vanquish this many faceless. There's no end in sight. We must try to get past them as quickly as possible. Escape with all units. Yep, that's the goal. That's the goal. So I want to check something out here first. By the way, when it says no follow-up attacks, that's referring to doubles. Is it also referring to assists from other units too? The magic mommy does good damage. Let's see, with 24 and with doubling only. Oh, you know what? Maybe we can just send Percy and Camilla then. Also, these guys won't be able to follow up. Follow up always means doubling. Doubling only. Okay, good. Yeah, let's freeze these guys. Turn 1. Very nice. Okay, so I think this is gonna be the plan here. We're gonna use Camilla, attack with the magic mommy, then we use Percy, attack with the justice gavel, and he's gonna get the follow-up. And I think that should kill. Pretty confident it will. Nobody can attack them either, other than... well, even this guy can't. Yeah, it's super safe for them to go in just solo. So, we're gonna do that. That's gonna be the plan here. I thought that the game was about to crash. Nice, nice. Yeah, he's super dead. Ooh, girl, the game didn't like that. Yeah, they did not. They did not like the strategy. Very good. And then we're gonna just ignore these guys down here for now, I think. That should probably be best. Let's move you forward. And let's see. I think we should be able to kill this guy over here, probably. Ooh, Shining Bow does good damage. Very nice. Oh, thank you, Seb! Thank you for being one of the pals that inspired you to start streaming. Yay! Thank you so much. I'm very excited for some radioactive collaborations in the future. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. I've been enjoying watching your streaming career blossom as well. And the waifulation is just the start. Okay. This should be a kill. Oh, she does look good in that archer's outfit too. My relation is misery. Please save me. This is a mistake. Don't you know, Zeb? The chat loves to watch you when you're miserable. They want you to marry Perry. Why is Perry always everyone's like first choice in these things? I think they just like to watch you suffer. That's probably it. Okay. Oh shit. Could have actually attacked that guy there. Eh. It's fine. I do kind of want to just heal her up now so I don't have to later. I can always buy more physics. Could have maybe gotten a free kill on that guy over there. Bit of a mistake, but it's fine. Now then. We can't use this turn unless we have Xander do it. Which I might just do, to be honest. I want to kill more of these rock guys. So, we're gonna use it early. You know, the least safe times to be on the map are when there are multiple enemies. So I think us using these earlier rather than later is probably smart. Meowdimer, hello, hello, how are you doing? Okay, we can safely kill this guy then. This guy's not even in range, which is good. About you. About you. Okay, no one's in range. That's nice. I'm actually, yeah, I'm gonna have Camilla attack first here again. So she's gonna take 14 damage from this guy next turn, probably. But he's the only one there, so it's not a big deal. She'll live next turn, and then we'll physic her. Hopscotching our way to victory is a good idea. Also, please know that everyone must escape, not just a single character. Yeah. No, I saw. We're gonna move everybody upwards for sure here. We're ignoring the guys on the bottom. And... is this way cut off? Don't remember. I don't think it is, right? This is where it's cut off. And then on this side, it's cut off here. Okay. That one doesn't kill. Ooh, blessed lands. Very nice. Hopefully she'll actually be able to hit this, though. Only thing is she won't be able to kill even with that. Maybe we can use a shuriken on one of them. Oh, he doesn't give an extra movement. I forgot. Hi, Forgore. I'm gonna do this. And then I'll give the Blessed Lance to Silas. Damn, only 54% hit? Well, the Friend Zoner's a perfect kill, so I'm gonna use that instead. Nice.
I won't fail again.
Very good, very good. Break your skills, go burr, yeah. We're gonna melt through them though. You can actually get up close here. Ooh. Maybe not. Maybe we don't do that. But Nina does good damage to these guys. You can have Elise attack one of them, and then Nina can melee mode the other using the shining bow. Very nice, Elise, very nice. Yeah, that's gonna hurt poor Camilla after this, but she's gonna be okay. But it will hurt. It will hurt. I had to check to make sure that she would kill immediately. Because otherwise that would be painful. I wonder if Nina and Forrest have a support. If they do, it'd probably be a pretty good one. Let's separate these two. Looks like no one's very close to that second thing over there. It's a little bit concerning. And this group over here. Oh, I didn't even realize that these two were not need to be super close. I'm just gonna put them here though, so that they can be ready to fight next round. Ooh, this is gonna hurt, but she's gonna be okay. She's gonna be at 1 HP after this though. No one else is in range though. No one else. Okay. So she needs healing. We know that. This group on the right, we need to make our way into to move forward. Or we can move up through the left as well. Damn, you got 11k from Percy's chapter? Holy shit. Congrats. Okay, looks like we're in decent range to get those guys. But I want to see maybe if I want to send the flyers for this guy instead of moving up to the next rock. Yeah, I think it's a little too dangerous for these guys to go on a mission to kill this rock guy. Well, actually, wait, 43 damage. Ooh, that's gonna hurt a lot. That's gonna really hurt. Thing is I don't think I have anyone who can reach this over here. Do I? Actually, wait, unless... Ooh, wait, we do have someone who can reach it. In fact, we have 2 people that can reach it. Okay. That changes things quite a bit. So we can reach this tile over here, and we can only send one of them to reach this guy. Not sure. We're gonna have to think this through. But first off, let's just use the characters that we know we can't move upwards or downwards super easily. Ooh, bus bow.
We can handle this.
I wonder if you can get blessed shurikens. Probably not. But it'd be cool if they were. Damn. Does he have a physic? He does. Thinking I'll have Elise physic her mom, or excuse me, I was gonna say her mom, but I meant to say to physic her older sister. Actually, she will probably need a physic from both of them. Chris Knife is the blessed dagger. Okay, good to know. Yeah, she was not able to heal the full. Do that. And I think maybe we will wait a turn. I just need to check to see if this guy can kill anyone that's in range over here. With the amount of damage he has, 37, he probably actually can. Probably can kill Elise if he hits her with it. Probably shouldn't put her there. Yeah, for 30 damage he can kill. So we are gonna put someone on here. I don't think he would at least still be in range of him, even if he couldn't move. Actually, wait. This has 5 range, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it would just barely not be in range. But we might be able to just kill him with my flyer units anyways. So I might not have anything to worry about. I might not need to use the, use it this turn. But for this guy, he does 43 damage. So whoever I put in here has to be able to tank a hit from it. If I do it at range. May as well use the steel dagger because it's only slightly weaker. Yeah, my Kaze's been using the steel dagger for that reason. Oh, look at that, the Chris knife. Not even a crit. Last lands for 21. Yeah, we could do that. Doesn't have a breaker skill either. Okay, we'll use the Butler Barb on him.
Here I am.
The Chris knife lowers defense by 3, by the way. Oh, that's so annoying. A stupid frickin' thing. It barely does any damage to these guys either. Not worth. Thing about these guys, though, with Savage Blow, they can actually do pretty decent damage to my Xander, even if their regular attacks don't do much. So yeah, we're gonna want to kind of hunt them down one by one. Oh, actually, wait, I should not have moved that close. I was just realizing it's a 97% hit, and I just 27 exactly. Woo! That could have been bad. That could have been red. $37. Yeah, she lives with like 1 HP. She has so little HP. Holy shit. Scary. Yeah, I think I'm going to send Silas over to kill this guy, though. Oh, nope, don't do that. Not like that. And... does the Blessed Lance decrease his stats at all? It does. Shuriken Fair. Let's use the Friend Zoner at this point.
I'll do my best. That was too close.
Nah, not even close, baby. That's what we normally say. Woman's Sword might actually not hit here. Hopefully at least one of these does.
Sorry.
All of the blessed stuff lowers defense in return for monster effectiveness and healing. I just feel like personally, monster effectiveness is like such an uncommon issue that I don't think it makes that much sense to have that happen so much. Okay, so with Camilla, if she gets hit by this guy, she might be in some trouble. If she gets hit by this guy, she might be in some trouble. Trying to figure out a way I can maybe heal her, but I'm thinking right here what might make the most sense is to sit here and rally defense, but I need to check to see what happens if either one of these guys hit. If I should put him with Camilla or if I should do something else. Maybe we should have used the freezing thing after all. Let's see. This guy does 38 damage. And he's gonna have Savage Blow for sure. Is it 20% HP full or 20%? Objective is for everyone to get out. 38. She'll take 14 damage from that, so that's gonna hurt. She'll take 10 if we use the other thing. But this is the real guy who's gonna hurt a lot. Is there any way we could kill that guy up there? It calculates on your full HP. Yeah, I'm just thinking here if I want to put Percy with Camilla to give her some extra defense and shield gauge, or if I want to put him here, rally, but then he'll be hit by all these things. So let's check and see. He has 30. I think putting him next to her would probably be the better option, but let's see. So he'll take 8 damage from that. Plus also... This is HP again. It's 20%, yeah? So 7, because it says it's 6.8. So he'll lose 15 HP from basically fighting this guy. How much HP is he gonna lose from this guy here? 33 minus... minus 30, that's 13. So he will take 28 damage. He'll survive. He should survive. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. Let's make sure he doesn't have any other thing. I'm gonna give him the brass naginata for a bit. Because that should protect him a little bit. Or actually, I'm gonna check to see which one he takes the least damage with. Yeah, we're gonna give him the brass naginata and we're gonna rally. That's the move here. That's the move. Scary. And versus these guys, I think... because they all have that 20% bonus, I think it'll be best for Xander to just, like, wait over here and attack them when they come in. Alright, let's see how this goes.
No mercy.
No mercy. That's what I say when I play League. Oh, look at that. Because we one-shot them, they aren't even going to be able to do anything here. That's pretty good.
Victory is mine.
God damn. They can't do anything, my boy.
It's my turn.
Oh. Huh. You want to attack all of them? Ouch. Oh god, they're moving in. Holy shit, they can come from the top too? You guys are strong. These rock guys. Looks like we can't attack from that far. Either way, we're gonna keep on moving to the right. I hope these guys don't have something that, like, lets them break this rubble. They don't, right? They don't have something that lets them get past. So I was confused why these guys moved up rather than moving to the left. Okay, we're gonna just move these characters down here first. Let's heal up everybody that we can. Nice. And these physics tabs have been super helpful this turn. Holy moly. These have a support together. Oh, they don't? Come on, man. That's sad. Oh well. Okay, maybe these two can kill it. And we could probably bait in like one of these guys over here. Yeah, let's go. Is there a guy with a mask of a luchador? Yes, that would be my boy Percy. He's the son of Mozu, who has now died, and also the son of Arthur. So we were talking about child units earlier. He's one of the child units that we have in this. Ooh, B level. Gold bar. Yes, finally. We kind of didn't have a ton of money for a little bit there. I want to increase his hit rate, so let's see. Doesn't actually get any skill from pairing up with Porin? That's weird. Honestly, I feel like maybe Jacob be better at hitting that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Now then with 43 damage. 32. Okay, so that guy needs to die. Or needs to not be able to move or something. So let's check and see. We should be able to kill. How many of these guys are there, though, is the thing. Let's see. 5 range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As much as I hate to do it, it might be best just to freeze them. Because it's not very safe otherwise. Yeah. Because we don't have a reliable way to kill this guy without, like, dying to these guys afterwards. Probably. Actually, let's check. Okay. So we use Percy, or use Camilla. Yeah, I think we should just freeze here. I don't want to, but we don't really have a choice. Ooh. Wow. Chris Knife, he has 14. So let's check something really quick. If we unequip that. 29. He has 29 damage on Kaze when he unequips the Chris Knife. Okay, yeah, he'll live. Yep, you'll live. Your current deaths are Lisa, Zura, and Laszlo. You turn Shura into Boots. Very nice. We would have turned Shura into Boots, but he was pretty crazy on our run. Since no one else can move, we can get some free damage on this guy. Or we can maybe take out one of these guys over here. With the Blessed Lance and Effie though, I don't think they'd be able to kill even with that. $26. Holy shit. Okay, you know what? Let's just take him out.
You're not alone.
Oh, that's still not enough damage. Well, I guess we made the wrong decision. That's fine. Maybe I can use the killer axe here. For some massive damage. Okay. Yeah, he's not gonna die. Yeah, with a 12 HP loss, he'll be fine even next turn. So we're gonna see if we can get a lucky killer axe strike. Unless there's someone we can have join us. Doesn't look like it. Crit him! Hit him with the critty! Yo! He's not gonna die from that, but next turn he will though. Oh, I didn't know these guys regen so much. Those guys didn't start moving really. Huh. Weird. Oh, look at this big group over here. What the hell is that? No experience? Oh yeah, so you're really not encouraged to keep the fight going. So you don't even get any experience from them. Out down here. Wait, Grizzly Wound? Yeah, I know. Scary. Scary, scary stuff. Just want to see. Just good damage to them. But maybe we freeze him again? My thing is I don't have a ton of characters that are super close by this time. Maybe Leo can freeze him. Yeah, I think that's the move here, because there's just like so many in this range over here. I think we gotta freeze him a second time. Yeah, no farming allowed. Okay, very nice. Now then, it's gonna be a pretty unexciting turn for... Oh, maybe it will be a little more exciting than we thought. I was gonna say it's gonna be a very unexciting turn for a lot of our characters, but that's okay. With everyone not able to move, we should be able to get some stuff done. Are any other people able to throw stuff? No? Okay, then we can safely actually probably kill this guy, this stupid rock. Blessed Lance does 25. We probably don't even need the Blessed Lance though, right? How much damage does Xander do? Siegfried. Oh, we actually do need the Blessed Lance, I think. For 25.
I'll do my best.
I actually don't think that this is a bad map. I think it's kind of fun. I don't mind it, personally. Like, it feels kind of fun to try and, like, figure out the best escape method. What? He's not able to kill. Bro, are you kidding me? Whatever. Whoever he attacks, will kill him on enemy phase. Very nice. How much can she heal for? Pretty good amount. Thinking more likely than not, Kaze should be able to help. Oh, wait, what? I guess mistakes were made. Okay. Well. Hopefully we can kill this guy already. No. Damn. I think we fucked up here. The only way he kills here is if he crits. And if he doesn't crit, he'll die next turn. So I shouldn't have moved her, basically. But it's fine, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. I'll just kill this guy instead.
Golly, thanks a bunch.
At least one of them's dead. Not thinking we're gonna need to use any more physics for now. Next turn, though, we might need to. Damn it, he's at full HP again.
Let's do this.
Mistakes were made. Top 10 quotes before disaster. That's happened a few times on this stream for sure. Oh, look at that. No strength level. Shocking. Bro, stop spawning in new freaking guys. This is some bullshit. Stop it. Stop. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Over on this side. And over here. I think Nina gets killed by these guys, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she does. Let's not press that. Let's not do that. Nobody, nope, nope. Okay. So if we could kill this guy, I need to see if Camilla can survive a hit from the other rock guy at 43 after taking a counter. Meowdy Nathan, who am I going to use during my Fire Emblem Revelation Iron Man? I'm not sure yet. It could really go... We could see anyone. Let's just say that. Without spoiling anything, anything is possible for who will be used during the Revelation Iron Man. Anything in your wildest dreams, okay? Seriously. Okay, 19 damage. I have some physics, though, I can use. I have some physics I can use. Jeez. There's a freaking army of them. Could put these guys over here to keep this area blocked off, though. Which might be really good. Yeah, I think I have a plan here. So, plan is we kill this guy. We're gonna physic using Elise and Forrest. We also need to heal up Percy too. Then we kill this gang over here. Yeah, I think that's what we gotta do. I don't think we have any other choice. Yeah. Percy definitely needs some healing. Ooh, 0% hit rate. That's very nice. You got to make it to the end game trust. You never know. You never know. It'll be one to watch. I'll just tell you that much. For Nor! Meowdy 1DK, hello, how are you doing? Not sure if we're gonna need to block it off, actually. Either way, though, let's hurry up and kill this guy. We're gonna send in our healers. Unless this misses. Oh. Of course it would miss. We would never be so lucky, right, you guys? Never. Just saying hi, you got 4 hours of free Wi-Fi and you plan on spending it on watching 4 movies? Oh, very nice, very nice. Have fun watching your movies. A broken physic, how sad. Okay. Now then, we want to try and kill these guys if we possibly can. And these annoying faceless I don't want to have to face off against unless we absolutely have to.
Fragile for this.
Because they don't even give us any experience. The only thing they give us is weapon experience, which, you know, is fine, but not that good. So with 5 walking, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's basically their range. Meaning I don't really need to worry about cutting them off too much. Xander can't get weapon experience beyond A. So... Ooh. Give it to Leo. Remember that for the Rev playthrough, can you do a funny Tsubaki-Selena pairing to create the paradox of Selena being her own grandmother? Maybe. We'll have to see. I have a unique twist for my Revelation playthrough, so certain things that might not normally be possible might be possible, and certain things that might normally be possible might not be possible. Does that make any sense, you guys? Look at all the gold bars! Do you guys know if the Stoneborn are able to take advantage of follow-up attacks? Gay Fates mod confirmed. You don't know. You don't know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be something interesting. I'm just gonna tell you that. But do you know if they're able to get follow-ups? Like with another unit helping them out? Because Camilla should be left at 19 HP. But if she's attacked by this guy also, then she'd be hurting a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah, if she gets a follow-up attack, then she'll die because it'll do 33 damage. So, yeah. Trying to figure out if I need to use a physic here or not. I'm gonna just do it, actually. I don't know if I can trust you guys. Now she's topped off. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll head right here. And we will use the... Which one has more HP, actually? They have the same. These guys can't double because Effie has her other stuff. Only thing is if we move here, will he be able to be in range of Forest? 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, he will be. Okay, so we're gonna keep Silas over here. Ooh. At 29, he can actually kill any of them. If he hits everything. How much does the friend zoner do? I don't think it's worth it for us to take the extra damage, but... Are these guys in range too? Oh no, they're not. Okay, it's just these guys that are. So let's check and see. 6. Okay, so it's gonna be 6 times 3. Plus, if he, well, he shouldn't be able to kill any of them unless he gets an unlucky crit. Or lucky crit, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to have the friend zoner equipped here. Or the friend stick if it gives a little bit of defense. Office, these reimbursements are actually raid coming from Davis's stream and you're killing these exciting viewers. Don't say that. That's not funny. Oh damn, he's not getting the demoiselle bonus either. Well, he can at least rally. As an XCOM player, anything less than 100% is 50%. That's real. We're good. Will there be any punishments if you lose the Iron Man? So just to let you know, Nathan, the way that we have this Iron Man set up is it is a technically soft Iron Man. So that means if I get a game over, I am allowed to redo, but anyone who dies stays dead, basically, unless we, you know, have to reset because of a loss. Luckily, we haven't had to reset, so this is a true Iron Man in the full sense of the word. That also happened during our Hoshido run, too. Friend Stick is a really funny name, yeah. We call it the Friend Stick and the Friend Zoner because Silas has a lot of unresolved friendship trauma, I guess we should say, with Porin, the main character. So that's why we named him that. So this is actually going to be a little bit of a strange play here, but we do have one more of these left, as well as one more of these. So I'm thinking we use this. Oh shit, wait. How much damage do you do? 43. 31. Ooh, perfect damage. Ooh, ow. You know what? We'll just use Jacob. We'll just use Jacob to heal. It's fine. Oh, one-winged raid! Let's go! Thank you so much! It's not showing me who's raiding, so let me know. Let me know who it is, because it doesn't show on my screen for some reason. But thank you so much to whoever just raided me. Meowdy meowdy! Can someone in chat know? Let me know who it is. Julius Strife raid? Oh, thank you, Julius! Meowdy! I am Poneko, the radioactive cat girl Garu genius. I play a lot of Fire Emblem. I play a lot of strategy games. Recently, I've been super into Fear and Hunger 2. And yeah, we've just been having a lot of fun playing those sort of games. We also do some, what's the word for it again? Like Death Note, very strategic sort of games where you need to convince your opponent that you're right and that they're wrong, that sort of thing. Social deduction. Yeah. Social deduction. I say social deduction all the time, but I forgot this time. But Meowdy, what were you up to? What were you playing, Julius? Welcome to the stream. Anyways, our plan here is we're going to use Camilla to get this over here. I think we can do it that at the very least. I think we gotta. We're gonna Dragon Vein here. So these two are gonna be in range of Camilla. I need to figure out if we have to kill this guy or if we can continue onwards. The one-winged raid. Whenever I think of the one wing, I think of Umineko. I'm not sure if that is partially an Umineko reference, but in the game / visual novel Umineko, the main family has the one-winged insignia, I think. or emblem, and that is one of the big things of that game. So curious to know if you're an Poneko fan or not. Any of the new chatters. But let's figure out though, is Camilla gonna survive from this? So he has Savage Blow. That's gonna automatically take off 7 HP. And then damage-wise, this guy does, for both of these guys, they hit. Let's see how much they do. Oh. 34 damage. She will live with 1. She will live with 1 HP. Very scary, very scary. You forgot to subscribe. Hello. Don't worry about it, Meowdy Julius. I just gave you a subscription too. I was looking at your channel and I saw you played some Fire Emblem Engage. Very fun. As you could see, I'm a little bit of a Fire Emblem fan myself. You guys are playing an Engage maddening. Nice, nice. Is it an Iron Man or just maddening? Because either way, it's very scary. I recently did an Fire Emblem 3 Houses on maddening. It was not an Iron Man, but it was very, very hard. It was really difficult. But it was a lot of fun in the end. Just need to check, does Sunfestal have 1-2 range? So if I do it from here, I won't be able to heal up Nina. I don't know if we need to heal up Nina, that was the thing. I'd like to kill this monster if possible. Low turn count maddening. Oh, I see, interesting. Very fun. Let's take out this whole crew over here. We're not gonna get much experience from it, unfortunately. But it will still be good experience for my heart. For my strategic prowess and all that. Very low hit rate chance. I think we'll be alright. We might even get a kill if we crit. If we hit him with the crit.
Please, accept my help. It's not over yet.
Come on, crit him! Or Astra or something. Man, what the hell? Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all.
Everything's okay.
We spent 37 turns on the John paralog with high leveling Anna. I remember seeing another person do that too, I think. If I remember correctly. Wait, we're still... Oh, we're on turn 7. Damn. We're getting everything now. Getting all the goo. I think Shining Bow would still be best for us to keep here. The boss drops an arm scroll. Yeah, we're gonna try and kill the boss if we can. If we're able to. Let's see. This looks pretty good. Doesn't look like it's super easy for her to kill that thing. But we could use Xander and Silas to do it. I kind of do want to take that guy out just so he won't be a problem later. 21 damage. Ooh. 29 though. Plus 19. Oh, that should be enough to kill. 19 plus 29. I think I'd rather have, yeah, 48. Okay. I'm going to keep Silas in the front, just so that I can move a little bit faster next turn. And then we'll heal him up after this. I swear we will, I swear it. There we go.
Failure is no option.
Yeah, I do think that the 3DS Fire Emblem games, I really enjoy the pixelated graphics that they have, on top of just the gameplay. I think Fates is probably like my favorite Fire Emblem game right now in terms of gameplay, but it also might just be because I'm like very Fates brained right now. I've been playing a lot of it recently. Honestly, let's kill one of these guys next turn. He should be okay, I think, yeah. Yeah, only one of them can hit him next turn anyways, so... Let's get this guy out, and then we'll get the next one. Awakening this came in the franchise, definitely no nostalgia bias. Was Fate, Awakening your very first Fire Emblem game too? Was mine. Yeah. Get him! It was your second after Fire Emblem 7? Oh, so you were on like a Fire Emblem cold spell for a while then. If 7 was your first game. Your first ever was Radiant Dawn? What was everyone in the chat's first Fire Emblem game? Is it your favorite one? Is it like your second favorite? Do you think it still holds up to this day? Let me know your thoughts. I think Awakening still holds up.
Very amusing.
I think Awakening has a rather generic story in a lot of ways, but I think it still is very good. Ooh, let's look at the boss. Add half accrued damage to attacks. Trigger skill stat. So, you know, I actually have a kind of interesting strategy for this. What I think we do here is we lunge, and then we'll use the freeze. I think that'll be a very good idea if we do that, because then we can reposition him and get a free freeze off without having to take any extra damage. But let's just see. He has Vengeance, Aegis, Heartseeker, Savage Blow. Bro. This guy's so strong. This guy's so strong. Okay. We can do this, chat. We can do this. So, what we're gonna do here, I think, I just need to make sure that he can survive at least one Savage Blow if we freeze here. So, he's gonna take how much damage from this? We're gonna round up to 9. He's gonna take 9 damage from the Savage Blow. And then, from this guy, he'll take 3. And from this guy, he'll take 9. So, he'll survive. But it's gonna hurt a little bit. You know? It's not gonna feel good. As long as we don't get vengeance on him. So yeah. Ah, bye-bye, Julius. Thanks for stopping by. I do agree with you in that I think that Fates does have probably the worst story in the franchise, particularly Conquest. I don't think that Hoshido story is actually that bad. But gameplay-wise, I am really enjoying it. Goodbye, Julius. Yes, we wish that you we wish that you stub your toe with your bed. All good RNG you get during Fates is equaled out by all the bad RNG you get during Hunger. Yeah, I know, it was so funny too, because I finally got good RNG in Fear and Hunger, and then I immediately messed up by forgetting that Osa was there. Yeah. Freaking Osa, man. Freaking Osa, man. Such bullshit. Don't trust Julius's favorite Fates is Revelations. Oh. Yeah, maybe I should not trust him. I don't know if someone with a favorite Fates game can be trusted after all. Okay. Let's take this guy out. Are you playing Fire Emblem for the story or playing for the strategy game? I'm playing for the strategy for sure when it comes to Fire Emblem. But I know a lot of people do care a decent amount about the story. For me, I would say when judging a Fire Emblem game, I probably weigh it like this. I think that gameplay is probably like 70% of the score, maybe 80% in some cases. And then, when it comes to gameplay, or I mean, excuse me, when it comes to story, that's probably like 20% of it. And then I'd say like the remaining 10% would be based on like the soundtrack and other extra features like the Somnial or the other stuff. You know, like quality of life stuff, I think is really important in Fire Emblem games.
I'll make this quick.
Your favorite Fire Emblem is Fire Emblem Houses? Or Heroes? Oh no, not Fire Emblem Heroes!
Your battle has ended.
Nice. Let's prepare everyone to fight this group over here. Actually, wait, let's kill this guy first. Sass is actually gonna be more helpful in this one.
Don't take all the glory.
Come on, man. I just gave you a skill book. You're still missing? Bro got skill lift so hard. Music is a significant one for you. You've noticed you're a lot more forgiving to indie game or movie if the music is good. Yeah. I mean, I think when it comes to the graphics of the game, that's very important too. But I think generally Fire Emblem doesn't miss with the graphics. I will say this though. I do think that in terms of the aesthetic of the game, it is very important. And I do think that Engage messed up with the aesthetic. Oh, no, don't escape yet. Did mess up with the aesthetic quite a bit. And also, I think that the animation, actually, of everyone in 3D, it looked really good inside of battle, but when you were inside of, like, a cutscene or something like that, it was rather jarring, because you would see something look pretty wrong when they were, like, speaking. They would move their mouths, and it would look strange. Like, it would look like their mouth was opening up too much. It's very nitpicky, but I definitely noticed it, you know? And I do think that small things like that, even if you don't necessarily notice them yourself because you don't know what you're looking at, will contribute and make it worse. Good thing you didn't take any damage earlier. Otherwise, that vengeance might have actually hurt.
I'll try my best.
Yeah, take that guy out. No damage vengeance is always funny. Tharja did a lot of those, but it didn't ever really matter that much because ultimately she would still kill them. So even if we do get vengeance here, we should survive. Ooh, blessed lance. Oh, but we don't have vengeance up. We should be careful and just do damage from afar here. Methinks. What's this guy on the bottom? He's just a regular faceless. Okay. Should be easy enough.
Don't worry yourself. Prepare yourself.
Wait, what? How was it even gonna crit? Yeah, it doesn't even do any damage with it. Tired of half of the party being retainers. Yeah, I must admit that's probably one of my least favorite things about this game, and also Engage too. You know, like people, we like retainers. Don't get me wrong, like retainers are cool, but it's annoying to have so many. It really is. Let's kill this guy. Oh, get Camilla to level 15 so you can get Trample. You know what? I probably should have given the kill to Camilla, but it's fine. Everyone's about to escape this turn, I think, so we'll be okay. We got the arm scroll! Let's go! Let's see if we can give this kill to Camilla. That would be most ideal, I think. Saizo shouldn't kill here. Or I mean, Kaze shouldn't kill here.
Let us begin.
Tamara is shit like net Marin or country units. When I say that I'm tired of them being retainers, I don't mean from a gameplay stance. I mean, like, I just want them to have a different sort of backstory, is what I mean. Because, I mean, them being retainers doesn't, like, affect the gameplay pretty much at all. Other than that they'll have only pretty much supports with their master and with the other fellow retainer. But yeah. Yunika is a great mysterious recruit, yeah. That's the thing about Yunaka, is like she actually feels more like a character, whereas a lot of the other ones kind of feel like walking tropes, you know? Magic Mommy, excuse me. Hey, it's her special weapon. You know, don't shit on the weapon, okay? Just don't. Zone do it, zone. They aren't same turn reinforcements here, right? Like, they won't be able to do damage to me. I know throughout the entire game they haven't been. But I just want to double check. I'm right, right? Yeah? I'm right? Or no? No ambush spawns and fates. Okay, even on this map. Okay, good. Because I want to use Elise to heal here. Fates doesn't have any same turn reinforcements, period. Okay, good. Alright, well then I guess we'll have everybody else escape then. Get off the battlefield. You know, I know you guys said that this chapter was bad or whatever, but I actually thought it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot more than the Hoshiden version of this one, for sure. Small group down there. No point in fighting them though. Let's all just get out. Just need to make sure I don't misclick anyone. So I'm putting them out of even attacking range of these guys so that I don't accidentally attack. Alright. Now we're out of here! Let's go! Very nice. Damn it. There really is no end in sight. Ugh. Oh. Damn, even Azura's getting in the fight. Porin!
Yeah.
I'm okay, Azura. But I'm not sure we'll be able to make it up the stairs like this.
Unbelievable.
The Faceless seem to be concentrating their attacks on you, Porin. have that effect on people, you know? The haters and all that.
Listen.
Porin, go on ahead while we fend them off. That's an order.
Huh?
What? No, I won't leave you.
Not enough.
You are our leader, Porin. Think with your head, not your heart. No matter what happens to us, we mustn't fall here. All of Nor is counting on you. Leave this mess to us and get out of here. We'll buy you enough time to escape. I won't say it again, little princess. As the Crown Prince of Nor, my word is law. Go! Now!
No.
But, Xander, I can't just leave you two. I can't let you. Xander is right. For to end this war and bring peace to the world, we can't let you die here. You are the fated hero, Porin. The Yato chose you for a reason. So please, trust us. Get out of here while you still can. Yeah, dodge that.
Go on.
Run, Porin. Azura. Okay, I trust you. I'll do as you say. We will meet again. We must. Until then, goodbye. See you later! Oh, she's tired. POV, you were a woman in an anime convention 2007. It's pretty much the same every year though, isn't it? I finally made it up to the Eternal Stairway. Hoshido is just ahead. I hope everyone is alright. Please, gods, let them be alright. Uh-oh. I know that music. That's the music that plays whenever I'm about to die. Huh? More faceless? How could this be? From this chapter onwards, Porin is your only union. Don't lie to me, Jelly! Don't you lie to me. Lilith! No, wait. I thought she died earlier. Oh. No! I forgot you were even alive!
Why?
Why, Lilith? Why? Why did you risk your life for me? This can't be happening. Hang in there, Lilith. Poor Lilith. Thank you again for becoming a connoisseur, Tom. Let's go for months. No! You see, I do think that this death scene is pretty lame, though. Like, pretty much the only time Lilith has been on screen has been when she's, like, saving us or dying for us. Literally. Add her to the death counter. Yeah, sure. I'll add her. Lilith. Portrait. Transparent. I remember we added Azura and Lilith last time, so I'll put her in. I'm gonna put her fish form on, though. Rest in peace, Lilith. No! I must admit, I do think that there's a special place in hell for game devs and movie writers that just kill off, like, the cute little animal mascots. Not gonna lie. I think it's pretty wrong. I think it's pretty messed up, you know? Pretty hecked up, if you ask me. Let's put you here. There we go. No! Lilith, you're...
Oh.
It would seem the astral dragon Moro has taken pity on me. He's chosen to let me return to my human form for my last few.
No.
No, Lilith, don't you dare say it. I forbid it. You aren't allowed to die, Lilith. Please, I need you to live.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, milady. For the first and last time, I can't follow your orders. But please don't cry for me. I'm so grateful I was able to protect you. It's only fitting, too. After all, you saved my life, too, all those years ago. More than saving me, you gave me a place to call home. A family, someone to... I'll never forget all of our happy memories together. I'll die without regrets. Lilith, don't go! We've come so far. The war is nearly won. Don't make me say goodbye.
Don't cry.
Please don't cry anymore, milady. Let me see you smile once more. I've always adored you, Porin. You've meant so much to me. Keep me in your heart, and I'll always be with you. Lilith? Lilith! No! Why? Gods, why? Why does someone as pure as Lilith have to die that I might live? How could I go on, knowing she's dead because of me? More? Now? But I... Oh shit. Xander.
Everything's okay.
It's alright, Porin. We're at your side once more. Xander! You're alive!
Truly.
Yes. Thanks to Xander's incomparable skill, we somehow made it out alive. We're sorry to have kept you waiting. I'm so happy to see you both.
I am so
But Lilith,
sorry.
What happened? Why is she... Oh, welcome back, Caleb! Thank you. Thank you for making your way back. Yes. Lilith, she saved me from the Faceless. Yet another life lost because of me. I want only to end this war, to stop all of the death and destruction. And yet, how could this?
There's no time for...
Pull yourself together, Porin. There's no time for tears. Xander? Crying will not bring her back, nor is it what she would have wanted for you.
Listen.
Listen, Porin. I know this sounds harsh, but there's nothing you can do. Falling into misery and blaming yourself will not change anything. Lilith paid the ultimate price because she believes in you, as do we all. Do not tarnish the beauty of her sacrifice by letting it cloud your judgment. This is a war. If you let one death stop you from fighting with all your heart, it will not prevail. Do you really wish for her to have died in vain? Or for your sorrow to put those who remain in danger? No, but it hurts. It hurts so much. The final showdown is still to come. This is just the beginning. There's a good chance that more of us will die in the battles that lie ahead. Elise, Leo, Camilla. If any of us die in the days ahead, you must keep fighting. You must stand tall, swallow your sorrow, and fight until the better end. If you waver, your troops will waver too. You must not allow that to happen. As she who wields the legendary Yato, that is your divine responsibility. So dry those tears, little princess. There's work to be done.
Big brother.
Xander.
Fight without fear or hesitation.
Yeah, that's good advice. And you will lead this world into the light.
Huh?
Without fear or hesitation? But how, Xander? How do you do it? By searching your soul and finding strength in your resolve. That is how. No matter what happens, don't ever stop fighting. Isn't that what Lilith would have wanted? Yeah, she would. She would want that. Lilith, no! No! Damn it! It should have been me! It should have been me! Lilith.
Yeah.
You're right, Xander, as always. Before she died, Lilith told me not to cry for her, but to smile instead. I knew it would upset her to see me like this. For her, I will carry on. Thank you, brother. I feel much better now. I promise not to waver, no matter what.
I see.
Yeah. F in the chat for Lilith, you guys. F in the chat. That's our send-off for poor Lilith. Put those Fs in. There's that smile Lilith was so keen to see. I'm so proud of you, little sister. Now, back to the task at hand. We cannot afford to stall here forever.
Understood.
Right. Lilith, we're going to lay you to rest now. But then, we must keep pressing forward. I'll see you on the other side, my friend. We'll ride horses and chat about all the good times we've had since we last met. I'm sorry to leave you in this place, but the path to peace is finally within reach. From here, we're a stone's throw away from the Hoshin Castle. It won't be long now. Please keep watching over me, old friend, just like you always did. I hope that you know how much I loved you, and I always will. Goodbye, Lilith. Xander with the good big bro moment. Yeah, he's a pretty good big brother on this route. Not amazing, though. So the little... Oh my god! I was just reading what he was saying. This guy's so mean. So, the little flying rat died, did she? I always did despise Lilith. Bro, she's literally like, she's not even a rat. She's a freaking fish, you dumbass. And what did she even do? She's just nice. She's a nice little stable girl and fish creature. She didn't do anything wrong. Man, I'm so excited to kill freaking Iago. What an annoying way to go. Protecting your master from her rightful torment. If it weren't for her intervention, I could have made Porin suffer even more. At least that's one less shield for her to hide behind. Poor Porin. I have only just begun digging your pit of despair. Soon, you will find yourself lost in its infinite darkness for all eternity. Your time is nearly up, false princess. Enjoy your last moments of joy. What does he have planned? We're on chapter 22. Let's go. We have to be kind of close to the end game by now, right? I want to look up how many more chapters there are. Our Emblem of Fates. Conquest chapters. Only 4 more chapters? Holy shit! Oh, 28 chapters total, counting the endgame. Oh, okay, so we're a little bit farther away then. But damn! Guys, I need to use the restroom though really quick, so give me a little bit. I will be back. Meowdy, I am back. So, we got 28 more chapters. Technically 6, but I think that there's probably going to be a 2-parter chapter type of thing. Maybe 2 2-parters based on it being... I think it is basically 27 part 2 because they have to be done in a row. Ah, okay. I see, I see. When is this guy going to join us? Like, hurry up, man. What do I have to do to convince you?
Oh.
Actually, you know what? I think that Camilla's gonna be the one to make him break.
Sweet dreams.
If you know what I mean. Camilla can be very persuasive. Oh, or not. Damn, this guy's tough. He was able to survive the Camilla persuasion? Damn. I think you guys would fold honestly on the first try, to be honest with you. I don't even say that to be mean. I'm just being realistic here. Because Hug is one tough nut to crack, yeah. I mean, we probably wouldn't use it anyways, but... Here, have some meat. Oh my god, it's just the little... Her little bonnet. Oh my god. That's offensive, but yes. What's this? Gold bar. That man is not a simp and I can respect that. Yeah, me too. I respect it. Okay. Let's go do the lottery.
Hello, can I help?
Why'd you bother capturing him in the first place? I kind of just want to have like all the capturable units I can because I think it's fun. And if we do decide to use him for like a particular reason, you know, let's just say there's like a massacre and we're all out of units that I actually want to use, we could use him, you know? Haitaka craves blood. We did use Haitaka actually for I think 2 or so chapters. Wake up! Oh, I do a little too hard. Yeah, sorry. Oh, oops, wait, we already have A rank with him. Whatever, it's fine. Wake that slug of it up. We did wake him up. I think he probably had a heart attack when we did. Gently, Poe, gently. I'm a radioactive cat girl. What part of me do you think is gentle? Bye, Leo. Sorry, guys. I see Leo and I immediately need to invite. I don't think we're ever going to be able to get to 3 hearts in this, to be honest. Which is crazy. It feels like it takes forever. Will the fluff of your ears look gentle? Aw, thank you. I also have a very soft tail, too, if you can see. In fact, I don't think a lot of you have probably seen my full design because a lot of times I'm streaming like this. But yeah, check this out. The feet. Actually, I'm gonna zoom in so you can see all that close. The feet. The legs. And look at all my little sparkly bits on my dress. I also have the same little sparkles too inside of my adorable belt. And then you've already seen that part before many times. I'm gonna become small again. The skirt looks like a pain to draw. The skirt itself, I think, is probably relatively simple because of the shape. It's more the pattern, I think, that would probably be difficult or annoying to draw. But I have a very, very competent artist who drew all of it. And I do love this outfit. But I am thinking of maybe getting a little wardrobe change sometime soon, if you know what I mean. Maybe. We got some supports to read through, I think. Unless we've already maxed out everybody. Let's see. Only 2? God damn. Well, let's do Leo and Camilla's. I think it's because we kept on pairing up a lot of people together. Camilla, you're looking radiant today. Have you changed your hair? Aw, thanks, Leo. No, it's just the same old style, but thanks for the compliment. Speaking of compliments, I think your armor is really cute. Cute? Ugh, that's the last thing I want to hear about my armor. Sorry, sweet brother, but it's true. The whole matching leggings really make that whole outfit sing. Gods. Oh, Leo, I know you're one of our most skilled warriors, but to me, you'll always be a baby brother. I see. A baby. Splendid. Well, what's wrong with that? Don't worry, it's not like I'm going to pinch your cheeks in the heat of battle. A silent treatment, eh? Fine, I have errands to run anyway. See you later, Leo. I should have kept my mouth shut. Yay, we did it! Very nice, very nice. No more supports though. Damn. Anyways, let's go do some arena. Fantasy armor. I cannot reveal any details of my new clothing. I'm sorry, that is confidential information.
Let's do this together.
Oh, these two. Well, I know which one I would bet on. It's the one that actually does damage. Nina and Niles. Do I want to bet my very last sapphire on this, though? Am I even going to upgrade any more of those? I'll say it might. Yeah, let's bet the sapphire. Go, Nina! Destroy them. Oh, this should be a really good matchup for her.
Let me get a taste.
Ooh, good dodge.
That's it?
Nice. A maid and a berserker. This could be a tough battle. What do you guys think? Should we go for it? What should I press again to yield? 36 emeralds was this Sonic? I know, we have so many freaking emeralds, it's nuts. Gamble? Yeah, we'll do it. Ooh. That'll do 24 damage. And we're gonna take... Yeah, we're gonna lose this. We're gonna lose this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Two's company.
I'm gonna gamble it. I believe. I believe. Yeah! We did it! We did it!
Nice.
Oh. Bro, she knows. How? Who? Which one of you told Nina that we were playing this game? What the hell? Victory in front of my adoring fans. It's a dream come true. Nina's a VTuber. Bro, she knows! She knows! Okay, let's save, let's save. Nina's a Pomodachi. Yeah, she knows, you know. Us Fujo types gotta stick together. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not a Fujoshi, I swear. I'm joking! It's a joke! It's a joke! Okay, so what I kind of want to do for the rest of the stream is I'm not planning on doing another battle because I do, like I was saying earlier, have a minor cold. And so I'm wanting to take it a little bit easy, but I do want to do a little mini unit review. I want to do a little unit review. You know, we're at a pretty good point in the game, I think, to do this. Talk about who we're gonna probably take to the end game. Talk about when we want to recruit Kana, all that good stuff. And I also want to improve some of the weapons and look inside the shop. So let's do a little bit of shopping. Let's chat a little bit. Not going to be doing any more battles today though, so just want to let you guys know. We have some stuff to sell too, so. Look at that. And you guys said that Midori was bad. Midori's been freaking great. Look at this. She literally has probably contributed so much to my treasury and bank account. So much.
See you later.
Okay, well, let's see what is for sale right now. What we want to buy. Got a lot of money.
Oh, hello.
Okay, these are on sale right now. That's good. Beast Killer. I would kind of like to upgrade the Beast Killer, but I don't really think it's super necessary. If anything, I think it's better just to have a second Beast Killer for someone else to use, rather than upgrading it. The Blessed Lance is pretty garbage, so we don't really want that much. When it comes to Spear, I don't really like Spear all that much. I feel like I prefer the Javelin in most cases. When it comes to the Brave Lance, I mean, it's just a little too expensive, I think. But yeah, we're definitely gonna want to buy some of those. Maybe buy another Killer Axe at some point. But yeah, because of the effective damage that the Beast Killer has, I don't think upgrading it is super worth it. And yeah, Spear got nerfed because of the range thing. But Let's get the Killer Lance. I think that's a useful thing to spend the money on. Gigu Gagap. Such a weird name. Can I sell these? Aw, damn. That sucks. Whatever. I'm kind of curious, since I've never had Valoria or Valor in any of my games, do people usually build her as a beast, or do they build her as something else in most cases? I've never used her myself, so I don't really know. Oh shit, she still doesn't have a base weapon? Mosent. I'm gonna give that to Midori, actually. Cupid's arrow. Yeah, she can keep that. Shining bow. I think this is the setup. What level is Leo? Just checking if he's ready for reclassing. Leo is level 12. Camilla's level 14. I'll check everyone's stuff right now. We're gonna do the unit review right now, okay, you guys? Let me move so you can see everyone's stats. And we can also discuss who you think is carrying the run. Personally, I feel like everyone has been contributing quite a bit. I think probably, I mean, Xander has kind of been carrying a decent amount, but he does have his weaknesses. I feel like Silas, Xander... Oh, actually, I'm gonna move this out of the way right now. Put this over here. Make it a little bigger, actually. Because it makes me laugh. She's usually good in her beast class, but she can go berserker for really high damage. In your first Conquest run, you left her as a beast. In the Rev run, you made her into a berserker. I see, interesting. Okay, so Porin. Porin's been a very good dodge tank, I think. She does decent damage, but she does leave a little bit to be desired. I think she could be doing a lot better than she is. But she has been pretty good still, I think. She's been a solid unit, you know, with Astra and with Draconic Hex. I mean, she's not an all-rounder, but she's very good at what she's good at. And she's good at a lot of things. Friendly reminder to like the stream if you're having fun. Yes, please, it does help the algorithm, and to subscribe. We also have a Discord channel too, where you can be notified of any new streams happening, and also hang out with me every so often. We chat a lot in there, we post memes, it's a fun time. We got Jacob, our husbando. He has certainly fallen off quite a bit, but he still gets the job done. You know, he's a very versatile unit. He's good at healing. He's good at weakening them. If he has effective damage, he's also pretty good in that sense as well. When it comes to Midori, I mean, she's been printing money for us, and she's also amazing at doing damage. I mean, pretty much there's nothing that she can't do at this point. I feel like she's been great just in every single sense of the word. With Savage Blow and with Poison Strike, I mean, she just does everything. You know, she does it all. She's great. She gives me money and she kills them and does AoE damage. Like, one of the best units in the army for sure. Now, when it comes to Nina, we've kind of just got her, and she's only recently been going online. I think she's a pretty good versatile unit. You know, she can do damage with either AD or with magic. She leaves a little bit to be desired at times. I think her skill could be a lot better than it is. I do actually think she would probably benefit a lot from the dragon herbs that we have because of her low HP, and also it would help her skill out and her other stats. So I do think she is probably the best candidate for the herbs because of her mixed damage. So we are actually going to give that to her now. What do you guys think? Dragon herbs for Nina? Yay or nay? But she's been really good. She has Daydream, which hasn't really been going off all that much because I've kind of been generally pairing people with the different sex, but yeah. She also has Demoiselle, which is you know, great for her. It works well with her passive. Lucky 7 has been allowing her to hit a lot of stuff. You know, obviously she has lock, touch, and rally skill. You know, she's a solid unit. She can do a lot of things well. She can support a little bit. She can also do good damage. She can heal. Good member of the team, for sure. When it comes to Xander, Xander is definitely, carry. He struggles a bit when it comes to magic, so we try and keep him away from magic users for the most part, but, you know, he's just really strong. He's really strong. He doesn't have that many skills. He has high stats, though. And he has Siegfried, which is pretty much all he needs. She's literally just a backpack. That's all she does. These stats, that's all she's gonna do. I do want to be able to use her at some point, though, because she is so cute, you know? But not in this run. This is not the run that we're going to do that. Now, with Forrest, Forrest is like an uber support unit with malefic aura, and with rally resistance, plus he has Demoiselle and Gentle Home. A great combination for him to have both of those. Amazing, amazing for him to have both. Basically, it's -2 damage for anyone who is in range of him. So he's fantastic, basically. He's great. Now with Percy, Percy I think has been probably one of our best units. In some ways better than Camilla because of his superior defense. Camilla's been doing more damage in a lot of cases than Percy, but without Percy, there's no way that Camilla could get all the stuff done that she's doing. But it is very nice having 2 Wyvern Riders. I think personally having 2 is a pretty perfect number. I feel like 2 to 3 flyers is a really good amount to have. You can have more than that, but I feel like with these 2, I can get done pretty much everything that I want a flyer to do. Camilla cap speed. Yeah, she's too fast. If only she could cap luck, though. Like, what is this? So low. But yeah, he has rally defense. He has quick draw, lunge. He got this from his dad. He's just really good. Not much else to say. Effie's just a mega tank. Ultra mega tank. Luna. Yeah. Does a ton of damage too. Silas. Silas also does a fair amount of damage that's respectable to himself too. He's better at hitting things than Effie is, so Effie's better to use if you need to one-shot someone. By the way, part of the reason why I paired up Effie and Silas, and I think that that was probably the best choice I could have made, other than, you know, what happened to their daughter. Their daughter would have been really, really good had I actually got to build her, right? But these 2 together just work very, very well because of the fact that they both rely so much on lances, and in Iron Man, it's so convenient to not have to be buying so many lances. You know, I can switch very easily between the 2 of them. Like, oh, do I need to use the Beast Killer, but Effie's super low? I'll just give it to Silas. Do I need to use the Blessed Lance and Silas is super low? I'm probably not going to switch it over anyway, because Blessed Lance is bad. But still, you know, it works really well. They work very well together. They complement each other well. Even though they are rather similar in a lot of ways, I think that the extra bulk that it gives Silas makes it so he also won't take any damage. And along with the extra bulk that Silas gives, I mean, pretty much any physical unit is not going to be able to hurt either one of them. They're pretty great. And Camilla, we talked about earlier. Camilla's just great at pretty much everything, you know. Her magic is not amazing, but she actually is going to be getting C rank pretty soon in tomes. So we might be able to get her something kind of special with that. With Leo. Leo, I think, is kind of one of the weaker members of the army. He's relatively versatile, though. So he's good, but the thing is he does struggle to hit his mark. And so does Camilla. That's really where these two, you know, you can tell that they're related because they both can't freaking hit for shit. And next is Kaze. Kaze has been one of the best units, at least in the early-ish to mid-game. You know, with the Hunter's Knife, he was able to just melt through the, melt through everyone. He was really good on the Ninja chapter. He has actually pretty decent HP, even though his defense might be really low. Yeah, he's just been super solid. Elise is like, not even a glass cannon, because glass cannons do a ton of damage, but she has been a wonderful support unit. I do think that in a lot of cases, we are probably going to be benching her, unless we need someone that has B rank in rods. Just because Forrest is kind of like practically as good as her at supporting people. He doesn't have her personal skill, but I mean, he has a lot of other stuff to compensate for it. And he has that extra bulk too, on top of that. Which, you know, obviously should Elise ever be in range of anyone? No. But the reality is, she will be in range sometimes. And with 26 HP and 7 defense, she's not gonna ever live anything, ever. Now with Niles, we're pretty much benching him, but I will probably bring him along for the Rallyman chapter. I really want to be able to capture the Rallyman. We might not use him, but we also might. The Rallyman is pretty crazy. It's like Raleigh Spectrum or something, right? Yeah. With Felicia, I mean, Felicia's pretty solid, but she doesn't have the greatest magic for this point in the game. You know, she's very speedy, she's very good. She does help out, you know, Leo, and to a certain extent, Leo is a little bit weaker since we aren't bringing his waifu along. And that might not be super fair. But the thing is like, we just have characters that are better at doing what she does. That character being Forrest. I mean, Forrest pretty much replaced Elise and Felicia both at this point. But if we have to bring one of the two, we're gonna bring Elise like every time, because Elise has 10 more magic. She has better staffs. She has this. Yeah. Every time we're gonna choose Elise over Felicia. And with Dwyer we haven't really been using, but we might bring him in at some point if we absolutely have to, you know? If there's some reason. He can heal. He works, you know? We got him in exchange for Sophie, which I don't think was the best trade, but yeah. He's interesting for sure. For sure. Meowdy Reed, hello. You can't wait for Charlotte in the Revelation Iron Man? We'll see. I'm gonna try to if I can. I'm gonna try to, but I can't make any promises. I don't know what's gonna happen in the Revelation Iron Man is the thing. Nobody knows. Ooh. Anyways, everyone, thank you all so much for stopping by. This next week, I'm not sure how busy I'm going to be because work has been very annoying recently, but I am going to try and play more Fire Emblem on Tuesday. It might end up getting canceled, so keep that in mind. I'll let you guys know on Tuesday if it's canceled or not. And then we're definitely going to be playing on Sunday because I don't have to worry about work on that day. On Saturday, we're going to try and do a fun stream then. And we're going to definitely do more Fear and Hunger on Thursday unless something happens, which hopefully it won't. But yeah, got a lot of fun stuff planned for next week. And also, this month, some exciting news. If any of you were watching my 100-line Last Defense Academy streams, the demo, we played that. We loved it. We are going to buy the game once it comes out. It's coming out at the end-ish of this month, so on the 23rd. And I'm super duper excited. So excited for 100 Line. If you didn't watch me play the demo of that, I recommend you watch it because this is a very fun game. Or I recommend you play the demo yourself now because the demo's still out. And this game is kind of like, it uses some of the Fire Emblem mechanics, but it turns them a lot on their head. This game is a lot more player phase focused. It also, dying in this game can actually be a good thing. It's a mechanic. It's an intentional mechanic. and you know, you feel like you still have to think when playing it. It's a very fun game, very unique game. I haven't really seen a strategy game quite like it yet. So play the demo, see if you like it. We're gonna be playing that for sure when it comes out. We'll be doing a little stream of it. It'll be fun. Yo, no sus title. Dampo is lacking for real. I'm gonna actually be changing the title of this one. I thought we were gonna be doing the RYOMA chapter, but now I remember that we did the faceless one, so I'm gonna change it. Thank you. Oh, actually, wait. Let's check to see what next chapter is gonna be, so I can make a baby title for it. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna skip the story. It says Sakura on it. I guess it's not the RYOMA battle then. Let's skip this. Sakura boss in this? Oh shit, look at Tsubaki. Where is Sakura? This chapter's named Sakura. Sakura's not even an enemy. And you guys say I'm the clickbaiter. This game is a clickbaiter, okay? How can you blame me for clickbaiting when the game does shit like this? Sakura is the sub-boss? Is she on the map even? Oh, there she is. Damn. Huh. Yeah, I'm hoping during my Revelation playthrough I'll get to use some non-traditionally used units so we can have a little bit of a different game feel than this one. But yeah, we will be playing this chapter next time on stream. Thank you all again so much for watching. And remember, Tomodachi Pride! I will see you later. Goodbye!